All right, what is up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday evening, morning, night, depending. We are live. I'm a little out of my element here. Had some new settings going on, so had to fix that. But I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you guys for stopping in on the broadcast. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. We're going to be playing some Shroud of the Avatar tonight. That's what we've been doing on Tuesday nights. The past 2 Tuesdays, I think we've done Shroud. It's been working out pretty good. It's a very intriguing game. Super sandbox, super heavy on the crafting. It's got skill trees. Not really skill trees, but like, I don't know what you would call these. Like they're kind of like skill trees, I guess, because you can pick blades and then you level these up on here, and those are the skills that you can use on this bar. So I mean, it's kind of interesting. I'm still working out the I'm still learning the combat systems and all that. I did discover how to set up decks in my combat decks, so I'm kind of working with that right now. It has a deck system because basically your skills are cards. So been watching some videos on YouTube about using those and getting all that set up. But we're gonna play tonight, see what we can get done, see what we can do. We're gonna do some gathering. We might work some of the courage quest line, which if you're playing the trial and you're labeled as a visitor, you can only do one quest line at the moment. So whatever one you pick at the beginning is the one that you're locked into until you buy the game. Once you buy the game, then you can do all 3 quest lines. Mr. Sibley, there is a trial, and you can level everything up to level 50 max. So all of these skills, you can level them to 50. And you can only do one quest line. There are some other limitations, like you can't use the public broker and some stuff like that. But for all necessity, I mean, you can download the game for free from their website. I put the link there in chat. You can if you download the link from there instead of, now if you do Steam, you can't do the free trial through Steam. But if you download the game from their website and do that and sign in, you have a free trial. You're labeled as a visitor. So like up here in my top left corner, you'll see that I'm labeled as a visitor. And like I said, there are some limitations, but I've honestly been enjoying the game. And if I had the money, I'd probably buy it. But I also am looking at next month as well, because Bless Online comes down, and I got to figure out where I'm going to find these funds to buy these video games from. But so far, the game is very enjoyable. I've been playing it offline, off streaming, off the air, I should say. So like level 50 trial, not too bad. Well, yeah, and like I said, it's level 50, but that's these skills max out at 50. So you can literally play all of these just to try out the game, and your skill level maxes at 50. And you're only locked into one quest line as well, which they have the Path of Courage, the Path of Truth, and something else. I can't remember the other path. But yeah, man. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Thank you guys. Let's go ahead and get started into it here. I got the music turned off for some reason. Thought it was very quiet. And it was funny though, because I was actually listening. Sometimes the music is really loud, sometimes it's really soft. But all this music is community made. Like, people that play this game sat down and made this music for the game, which is pretty cool. First of my 2 wives just arrived home. Back in a second. Need to make them tea. I got you, man. So I just zoned out of Resolute to go farm, and the city is under a siege right now. So I have to go through the siege to get out to the world map. And in these sieges, you can fight. You can fight and earn resources here as well, and there also, I think there's a chance of spawning a boss mob or something too, if I remember right. We'll find out here in a second. Oh, how you doing, buddy? I gotta work on my stacking as well. Because you can stack abilities. Kind of like that. And then they do more damage. So that's pretty cool too. Like I'm still, oh, that's a quadruple slash. What does that do? That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm still learning this. Combat system is very intriguing, to say the least. I've started learning death magic as well. And these things don't want to give up on me here.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey Shiny, how's it going? How's your night doing? Where are all these things coming from? Great night, that's about it. Nice. Now I'm gonna have to run from these things. There's too many down there. Come on, guys. Just keep up. You don't want this. You don't want any of this. Chill, man, chill. Gotta level up this skill. Level 20 now. Haste potion. Nice. It's pretty cool. I got this one skill that's called Corpse Explosion. You just cast it on corpses and it makes them explode, damaging things around them if there's anything, but I'm leveling it up right now. Are you playing with Nid and Jorm? Don't they both play this now? They do. Eventually, if they want to sign in. It's kind of weird because, like, the free-to-play model right now, well, not free-to-play, the trial version, it only allows you to pick one quest line, and I think they picked a different one. So I'm kind of, like, I can go play with them, but I won't be able to do a lot of the quests that they do, which I think is what messed me up last time, last Tuesday. Because last Tuesday, some of the quests weren't advancing for me, and I think that's because he was doing the Path of Truth or something like that. Now, basically, with these, what are these called? These sieges, you can run straight through them. You don't have to fight. I was just choosing to fight because, I mean, that's what I'm out here to do anyways, is learn skills. I actually need some cloth patterns. And I get resources from these guys that I can take back to Resolute and do crafting with. So I don't mind roaming in here and killing things. What was that? Oh my. Got that dude casting on me from down here. need to fix this hotbar so they stop working on both sides. Hope everybody's doing well though. Thank you guys. My Tuesday was pretty rainy today here in Florida. I mean, that's pretty much all it did today was rain. All day long. Work was well as can be expected anyways. Keeps stunning me. Yeah, I need to... What is attacking me now? I have a quest to defeat all the Cavalists in a siege, but from what I can tell, they respawn like an affinity. There's no killing them all. Come on. See if I can kill both these here. Sit down and rest up a little bit. I hope everybody's doing well. What do you guys got going on? Shiny said she's raiding tonight and over at EverQuest 2. What was that? What do you want, dude? Serpent. Oh, never mind. I thought that was something else. It's level 22. What does that need to be? I want the next... These have got to be 40. Yeah, for me to get Death Ray. But if anybody's got questions, I can try to answer them. I mean, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and trying to learn the game. If you have pointers for me, don't be afraid to say something. Especially since I'm still trying to learn the game. Hey, Sporkles, what's up, man? Those are some light pants? Yeah, man. They are, they're pretty tight. cloth pants. I went from the heavy armor to the cloth armor because I was working on death magic. And in this game, it actually does... It does matter what you wear. So, like, wearing plate makes casting magic kind of difficult. Alright, well, I'm not getting as much resources through here as I want. But I do want to complete this siege. I just don't know how. Because I don't want to have to come back through here. Like, see, these guys are just running through it. They're not trying to complete the siege missions or whatever. I wonder if I can... There's a lot of corpses up here. Let's get some magic skill. Come up here, buddy. Ninja, ninja. So if I cast this, I level up my Oh, you guys are just gonna keep coming. Oh, what does that do? That was a new skill altogether. Mandrake root. Man. And you could do combos on these as well. So some of these skills, when they highlight green down here, I can mix and match them and it creates a different skill. So like this, like I put those two together and it made quadruple slash. And then some of them just stack to do more damage. And it's funny too because when you do that, you actually use less focus, so you don't go through, like this one. That combined to make whatever that skill was that I just used. I'll take all your gold. Alright, I need to... I'm not trying to dodge, my bad. I need to figure out what I need to do to end this siege. Very lumberjack. For real. Alright, maybe I gotta talk to somebody. What are you guys up to, huh? No? Do you know what we're supposed to be doing here? No? Check out this house. There's a carpentry station. Ooh, I can salvage some stuff so that gets some weight off me. Alright. Need to know what to do to end this siege. Otherwise, we're just going to run through it and go about our business. I can't remember where the guy is. There's somebody you talk to, I know that. Scout, maybe? There we go. This capitalist siege is a massacre. So many people are getting killed. Hope you're part of the reinforcements. We could use all the help we could get. Help. If you want to help, I recommend you either taking out every siege engineer you run into and any capitalist leader that appears, assuming any remain. Otherwise, please just avoid the battlefield and stay alive. Too many have died this day. Okay. So it just says to, I guess it's a timed thing. I don't know if it's timed or whatnot. What the hell is going on? But we'll just fight and see what happens. Getting plenty of loots. Go back up to the place here where they're all running up to me. Plus I got backup. Backup DPS. Backup deeps. It's a wizard. Damn it. Got a few teleport scrolls. Some repair kits. A boss. Palisade Gate. Uh-oh. What's up, guys? I need some help. Help me. Oh, mercenaries. No, not gonna help. Let them run back. Alright. Come on, I don't want all of you guys, just one or two. Of course. Yeah, see, that's way too many. Help. I must heal up. Are there female characters in this game, Shiny? Yes, they are. You can make female characters. Did I turn that off? Because I didn't. Where's the... No, I didn't. Okay. Did that dude die? Why does the wizard hate me so much? Please, let me heal. Crap, now I'm like stuck in this combat mode or something. Why isn't this going down? There we go. And did you take off your viewer chat box overlay thing, or maybe I just don't? Yeah, I disabled it right now. It was causing too much things on the screen. Like for me anyways. Unless you guys liked it, I can put it back on there. Right now it's just turned off. I mean, if y'all liked it there, then I can put it back up. Yeah, just holler at me. Did you like did you follow the chat on the stream more or in the chat box? Yeah, that dude died here. That was bad. Hey Lance, what's up, man? Let's see if I can't even get in there anyways. Shit. Oh, that was a bad idea. I was like, let me just run in and see what it looks like in there. Hey Mortem, what's up, man? Long time no see. I own this game but couldn't get into it. Yeah, I've been busy. I got you, man. Like if you're watching on YouTube or whatever, it's easier to follow chat, but it's not a big thing. Gotcha. Okay. That's originally why I added it in the first place, was because the YouTube viewers couldn't, just, hear me talking. They don't see what you guys are chatting about in the chat and all that stuff. I can add it back. I'm still tweaking some of the settings. Alright. I want to make it less, distracting, I guess. Because for me, anyways, it might not. I guess it's not distracting for you guys. Maybe it's just a me thing. Not really playing anything at the moment. That sucks. I'm just doing the free trial for Shroud right now. I still play EverQuest on Saturdays and Sundays. Doing pretty good on there. We got level 70 Monk, level 70 Provisioner, and we're working the Sword of Destiny timeline. And then on Tuesdays, I've been messing with Shroud of the Avatar with the trial. Just to kind of mix up content here and there. This has been a game that I've been wanting to like try, and I just haven't done it yet. Hey, Kamishi, what's up, man? Happy Tuesday. There's some cotton down there though. To get that.
Hey, how you doing?
Waiting for Pantheon Alpha? I got you, man. There is a lot of people waiting for Pantheon for sure. How many seconds are in a year? 12. January 2nd, February 2nd, March 2nd, April 2nd, etc. That's good. That was a good one, Lance. Alright, well, we're just going to run through this thing because I'm tired of fighting these. I'm not high enough to complete it, I don't think, by myself anyways. So we can get out into, this is a tier 4 siege, and I'm not sure where my skill needs to be, like what the tiers are in the first place, because I can only get level 50 on skills, and some of my skills, since I've rebuilt the character, are not where they need to be for that kind of stuff. And my armor's not there either. Which is why we're out gathering, so we can go make some armor. Like, good armor. So yeah, so like this is the world map. what I was just in is a, I guess like I was in the city, and you can see here where it says enter area. If I enter the area, then it's going to say, hey, that your city is under siege, and it's going to want you to either run through the siege or complete the siege quest and whatnot. And then you can run on these, and it has player-owned towns as well. And if you hit the big map, the world map, this is the world map right here, and I'm on this little speck over here. So I can run to the, it just makes it, I kind of like the navigation because I can run to new areas pretty easily without having to go through too much. See, this is a tier 1 adventuring area. I need to go to like a tier 2. I don't know if tier 2 is a thing. This looks pretty decent. You having fun with it, Rebus? It's having fun is a hard thing to say that I'm having with this game because it's going to sound bad, but the game is frustrating enough to keep me entertained, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Have you all had a game like that before where you're just like, I really want to figure this thing out. It's frustrating at times, but I like it. Wait for a little bit. Happy streams if I don't make it back to you guys. Alright, Shiny. Thank you for stopping in. Sorry I'm not streaming EverQuest 2 tonight. I apologize. Don't be mad. Alright, so let's see if we can find like a tier 2 area. If that's even a thing. Tier 1 Middle Downs is a tier 1 adventuring area. There's a skeleton. What's this guy doing? Or is that somebody's name? Oh. Uh-oh. I've never done that. That's never happened before. Something along the road has caught your attention. Tier 2 adventuring area. Okay. I asked and I received. If you're coming from EverQuest 2, this is a game nothing like it. Soda is a sandbox game, whereas EverQuest 2 is a theme park. Yep. You are correct, Rozzy. Or, I'm going to call you... Can I call you Amok? Or Raz? Sorry if I'm murdering your username. Hey guys. What's up? Don't mind me. Oh, all of you guys? Really? What's the matter, guys? What's going on? What's the beef? It's level 26 now. Raz. I'm also streaming, just came to check this out. Good luck with the soda. I love this game. It gets better when you learn the ropes. So how does the hotbars work? Mortem, the hotbars work kind of like, you want to think of them as playing cards, Mortem. Your skills are basically playing cards. And this bottom bar is always on. This is like the, I guess you can call it a utility bar. I think you can put regular skill, can I put regular skills on here? No. Yeah, so I can put like my my buffs, my candlelight spell, utility skills, potions and stuff like that I can put on this hotbar. And then when I'm in combat, this card deck comes up where these are my actual action abilities. And the way I have mine set up right now is a blank deck. So what that means is the game puts cards in my slots and I can use them in whatever order I want. So I can stack these abilities over here to make them more powerful or change them altogether. Because you'll notice that there's like a little 2 down here. And that kind of gives them more power so they hit harder. Or I can just spam click on buttons if I wanted to as well. And then you'll get some, I don't have enough skills, so I'm getting these slugs is what they call them, where it just generated a null hotbar. You can also set up a stationary deck. So, like if I go in here, actually I'm in combat, so let me enter combat. And I click modify. These are the glyphs. These are all the skills that I know. Okay? This is my deck. So I would drag the skills that I want to use to that deck. And the higher level you are, the more you get. I think it goes 80, you can have 4. I'm level 50 and stuff, so I can have 3 of those. So I put them in here, and then it generates them on my deck. Now, if I want to lock a card to this, so it's always up no matter what, so like if I'm trying to train something particular, I can lock it in there so nothing generates except for that spell in that slot. So I'm working on my death magic stuff, and I have both of my death magic skills, well, 3 of them right here, even though this one's on my utility bar, so that one, I actually need to put that one away. Because that's on my utility bar. But, it generates skills, and I need to fill these up with something else. So I don't like my action skills popping up down there. Sorry guys, just bear with me here. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of explaining the skills to you, Mortem. I had to look it up on YouTube because I'm still learning the system altogether myself as well. But because of how I was originally approaching it was just like any other MMO, where I was just assigning a skill to that tab, and I'd click that when I could, when it was on refresh. But I was watching some videos on YouTube, and they said it's not very efficient to do it that way. You can do it that way, of course. You can play the game however you want to play the game. But they said to build decks and then stack the cards and stuff like that, and it kind of makes it more efficient. You don't run out of focus, which is our version of mana for EverQuest 2 players. There, so. That summons a creature. Tap Soul, that's my mana regen. So you don't have access to every attack while in combat? Not every single attack. I mean, if I wanted to, I could. Because you can also do, this is what they meant by stacking. I could, well actually I don't know if it's going to let me. I haven't set up one of those builds yet. Let me just see something real quick. No. So I think I actually have to build a new deck for that. But you can, like there's a way to, I don't know how to do it yet, but there's a way where you can put the cards. So I could put 3 or 4 different cards in this line, 3 or 4 different cards in this line, and so on. So then it cycles through each combat, each ability better. But if you watch in combat, I go through the skills pretty quick. So like when this is up, at first it's kind of slow, but then I start flying through them pretty quick, where I can drag those and stack those up. And then that I put those two together, and it made a whole nother skill altogether. Something like that. And then, Lance, you said aggro in this game is insane? Yeah, it is. I literally just have to run up here sometimes, and things happen. And I think I can just run through here, but This is my first time doing this, so I want to see what happens. Alright, so 3 of them spawned right there. Let's do this. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. Come on. Alright, so walking up on that hill spawns all of them, apparently. Gotta wait for my health to regen here now. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Damn it. I need to fill those up with something. Alright, so I can't approach it from that way. There's a way I could single pull some of these. Nope, they're all just going to come regardless. Let's take out as many as we can, I guess. Alright, we'll run him off. For some reason, he is a lot harder. Actually, come back over this way. Damn it, of course. Yeah, my life tap doesn't do shit. Hey, what's up, Ned? How you doing tonight, man? I'm dying to skeletons. That's how I'm doing so far. Sit down and see if we can handle this. Getting there. Damn, Ned coming with the 500 bits. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you are officially the stream boss. You killed Carl. Carl is dead. Thank you for the bits, man. Poor Carl, yeah. What are you doing? Alright, so that's one of the archers down that I was having a problem with. It's level 27. We're getting there. $28. My reign will last forever. Probably not. It's all good. How's everything going your way? I missed you on Sunday. Apologize, man. I tried to get on as early as I could anyways. Let's get this cloth right here. Success. And there was some gold. Turn on some light. Did you make any progress towards SOD? Yes, I did. I did part 1. I'm on part 2, I think. Which I have to kill some, which I'm on the last, maybe I'm on the last part of chapter 1. I don't remember. I'm inside New Tenaria, and I have one more part to do in that, and then I should be, done with that section of the quest. We did a lot of it Sunday. That's pretty much all I did Sunday. I'm gonna kill the rabbit. Bye, rabbit. You were bait. And baited. Not sure I like stacking. I mean, I don't know. Kind of like just spamming skills versus what I'm doing right now. Oh, there's a watcher. What are you doing? Watching, observing. Anything else in here I need to do? Kill all these skeletons. Some more gold over there. Sold 42. See if there's anything up on this hill, and then we'll move on. Success. So Nid, have you been playing any more Shroud? Cutscene for this. There is no map for this zone. Great. I've had a chance, I got you. I killed that rabbit over there and I didn't even harvest it. So wasteful. Oh. No, I don't want to zone out yet. I'm still exploring. I think we've killed all the skeletons. And I've gathered all the resources. The trees are hard to see if you can gather them or not. So like I can go over here. There's some cotton here. Nope, I've already got that. Okay. I think we can go ahead and zone out. We did this little side. That was pretty cool. There's a skeleton. There's a skeleton that spawned on the world map, or the over map, whatever you want to call it. So we had to kill that. It was very interesting. Alright, so now we're back. We're looking for a tier 2 area. I mean, we can do, let's do it. Let's go ahead and let's do a tier 3. What the hell, why not? South Hinterlands. Looks like I've already been here. You travel much of Nova underground through a series of mines, sewers, crypts, and passageways. Interesting. Oh, I remember this zone. Yeah. Well, let's see if we do any better. Do some gathering, some killing. Already. Yeah, see, it takes me forever to kill these. Got 3 things on me. Come on now. Can I hold left click on your cards? Can't you hold left click on the cards? You can. I was watching a video and they said to stack them. Maybe I'm doing the wrong. Maybe I'm doing the wrong. I mean, maybe is that the same thing? Maybe I should just set them, and that'd be an easier way of doing that, I guess. Okay, so this tier 3 is too much. That's too hard. Mobs are just too a little too crazy. Tier 5, we're not even gonna think about. It might be. Yeah, it might be. Maybe I should just try doing that. What is this? Tier 4. Just want a nice tier 2 area. Like, the skeletons were fine. I could kill multiples of those. So you're a rogue now? Kinda. Just without leather. I want to get a, I'm going back the same way I was just coming. With the daggers, yeah. No, I need to look into, I want to get a great sword. Two-handed sword is what I would like to get. And, I'm going cloth in death magic. I know it doesn't make much sense right now. But it will. Bramble? The hell am I? Never heard of Bramble. Thought I knew where I was at. open PvP. North Shattered Hills. Tier 2 Adventure, South Broken Road. Cool. Alright. This is the problem with sandbox MMOs. No defined classes means grouping is difficult. Yep. You are correct. I mean, yes and no, I guess. Because, I mean, me and you grouped up pretty easily the other night. The other thing I didn't think about, Nid, was because we're visitors, we can't do, like, you can only pick one quest line. And I think that's why I wasn't getting updates for that quest that we had. So, like, you know how you had to choose a path? So, path of courage, path of truth, stuff like that. You can only choose one. And since I'm on the path of courage, it wasn't letting me get updates for that scalps thing. That's what I'm thinking anyways. I don't know. I could be all wrong. Once you purchase the game, then you can do all the quest lines. Or paths. I keep saying quest line because it's rude, man. He just came up and stabbed me in the head with a spear. Okay, so with the current way, I can't hold down. I have to do it this way. So maybe it's the way I built my deck. It won't let me. What the hell, man? Rusty spear. It's the first time getting a spear. Somebody already out gathering out here? Taking all the cart stuff. Because why not? Oh, well, let me take that apparently. Nightshade. Just looking for stuff to harvest. Oh. That was a trap. Okay. That was interesting. Take on 2 of these. Keep forgetting to use mine to level that up. It's level 30 now. Levels my Death Touch is level 32, yeah, so I need to start using those more. God bless it. Another flippin' trap. It's hard to see stuff that can be gathered. Puppy, I didn't want this. Dang, Puppy hurts. Is there anything to harvest around here? Animal hide, wolf carcass. Yeah. Current scene not found in the map. Talking about. I don't know, guys. I don't think I'm feeling Shroud tonight, unfortunately. I like doing the combos, though. I just wish it was an easier switch. Let's see if we can go... It's level 29 now for Blade Mastery. Getting there. Maybe I should go for like a dagger build instead of death magic. 'Cause I'm having fun with the daggers, I'm just I don't know. Combat decks. See, it says add any glyph. Custom deck. Drop glyphs here to add them to the deck. Yeah, but that's not all my glyphs either. Oh. Oh, okay, hold on. Modify. Some of these. Maybe that's why it's not doing the damage that it should be. Reckless Stance increases attack speed at the expense of damage resistance. Okay. Defensive Stance increases damage resistance at the Deflect grants a chance to block an attack with a shield. Yeah, we don't have shield on right now. That's right. Oh, did I have to update? Did that save? It did save. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's keep going. Hi, bunny. Hi, bunny. I'm not sure what I can do with the rabbit carcasses yet. That guy's puking. Why is that in there? That's not what I meant to use. I gotta go take that out of the deck. I don't want these spawning up over here. Custom combat decks, blank deck, modify. Oh, I gotta get out of combat. Modify. Don't want those in there. Heavy armor, that doesn't need to be in there. Ice Fist. Actually, I'm not learning those. Dang it, that adds slugs. Shit. Well, I guess Ice Fist has to be in there at that point. Ice Fist and Stone Fist, really. Do you get slugs when you don't have enough abilities? Yeah. So like over here, see how it said 20 glyphs? I think you have to have over 18 total. You have to have 20. I had 18, so like it would spawn a null ability there so that I couldn't use. So that's why you want to be able to fill up your entire deck. It's really confusing with the way the card system works. Oh shit. Like I don't even know if I'm using these right. I just know when I have these buffs on, I don't take as much damage. And that lets me focus on 1 through 5. So I seem to be doing more damage. And it's weird too because there's combos as well, Nid. So like when you go into your combat decks, which is Y. I'm still in combat. Modify. There's also combos on here. So when they're great, I don't have the combo available to me right now. So but these I do. So if I stack glyph A and glyph B, that gives me this skill that's not in my deck. These two cards make that card. And then these two cards make that card. So I have two combos that I can do at any time as well. Which I'm wondering, can you drag the that's what I was just thinking that too, Nid. I'm wondering I should put my combos right there. So I need thrust and double slash. Thrust. I wanted to see if... Okay, so that's... But that doesn't let me, What's the other one? Ice Fist and Thrust. I guess I just need Ice Fist down there. God, leave me alone! Alright, let me take a step back here real quick. And it was Y. Really, guys? Alright, so let me sit up here. So we got Y. Modify. What's Ice Fist? Ice Fist, Ice Fist, Ice Fist. I just want to see. Ah, no, I gotta. But those won't let me lock them in. Oh, there it is. Now I wonder if they're locked, it takes it away from this. So you don't want them locked. It takes it out of the it takes it out of here. Out of my deck. You saying you would place more duplicate combo builders? Well, I placed them all in there to power them up, but that doesn't build the combo though, does it? Yeah, it uses more focus. That's what I thought. But me dragging it right here, does that mean that those skills spawn right there? And right there only? Try that. Yeah, so if I put them there without locking, that's where they're always going to be, is those first three spots. This guy's puking up blood down here, man. From my understanding. Yeah, I know you're not. Yeah, me too, man. We're both learning the game as we go. Huh, I ran through that trap. Doesn't really show. Oh, it does show me where my buffs are. Dodge and reckless stance. So I can't do defense stance. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Cooldown is 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Increases attack speed. Increases chance to avoid damage. I don't know. Can't decide if I want to go. Should I go daggers and just forget all about magic altogether? Or do dagger build with some death magic? Go leather, armor. I did start making leather already. It just kills my magic usage though. Alright guys, I need another beer. Let me see if I can find a safe spot. If there's such a thing in these little zones. This tree looks like a nice peaceful area. I'll have a seat right here. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to get a refill on the beer. Go ahead and start a free-for-all in chat. See if we can get enough people to join anyways. I would focus on no more than 2 magic types in my opinion. Yeah, I've only focused on death magic. That's the only one I've been working on right now. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Give me just a few minutes, okay? Zadla, thank you for the auto host. I appreciate it, man. Alright. Where are we at? I didn't know what was going on. I heard the alert go off and came back. Running with my beer. The combatants have stepped ahead to head in the arena. You can hear their weapons clashing and sparks fly in all directions. Suddenly a sandstorm erupts. The dust finally settled. Kamishi has emerged victorious. Kamishi has stole all of our copper. Alright. Back to business. Killing some pillagers. Oh, I'm actually overweight. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Really? How did you guys see me? I gotta get... Now I cannot gamble it away? Yeah, you can. Let's head back to Resolute so I can get some of this loot off me. If I don't die running back. See if I can make me a set of leather armor. We'll go that route. Which leather is light armor. There's only light armor and heavy armor. Hacks. And you won. He just turned his 30 into 75. Nice, man. Can you bet a certain amount for slots? I don't think so. I think it's just a I think it's just a default. It costs 50 copper to roll to pull the slot machine. Let me try it though. Oh, well, bot's gonna tell me that it's on cooldown for 71 seconds. Alright, let's go back to Resolute. Nid is coming back from losing all of his copper. Kamish. Nid was down to 0 at one point. There's actually a few nights in a row he was at 0. Yeah, Shiny lost like 25k. It did. She went all in like 3 streams in a row. And lost all of them. She did go, she went all in one time and won. She had a good luck streak one stream. But then her luck wore out. See, now it's going to want me to go through this siege area. Because nobody's completed it yet. Yeah, Nid, it's back to normal. I turned off the random. Alright, so let's see. I just want to see if I can do this. It says the task will prove challenging for me. Oh, yeah. So it's telling me that I can't do it. Never mind. Let's just run through here. Plus, I'm overweight. So that decreases my move rate and my dexterity. And now I'm on fire. Did I pick a deity in EQ2? Yep, I went with Mar. I did the first quest series for him. The guild was telling me the best option right now was Mar until somebody was saying, like, one of the forums posts I was reading was saying Karana, but I don't think Karana's in the game yet. Alright, let's go see what we can craft. Well, deconstruct and then craft, I guess. I wanted to see... No, this is... not what I was looking for. Iron dagger. Need an iron ingot and a dagger blade mold. Hey, Nid, have you done any of the reshaping? I need some curing salt. Didn't have the materials yet. I can't figure out what it means by patterns. God bless it. So, like, when you go over, like, say you're looking at a recipe at one of the reshaping recipes. See how it says chain boots pattern? I don't know where those are. Like, what does that mean? And then I looked it up online. It just says you get them from, you know, mobs in the world. But I have yet to see anything drop that says pattern on it. So I'm wondering if it does that mean it's a piece? Like, do I have a dagger on me? No. I don't have anything. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I wonder what the difference is in a dagger and a... Oh no. It means dagger blade. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright. It's a spear. No. Take.
Yay!
No, I haven't did mine yet. Yay, sub-combines? Yeah, I know, right? Was that a sarcastic yay, or you actually like combines? Because EQ2 used to have combine as well back in the day. That was one hell of a crafting system. I need this one. Right? Yeah. I don't know, I didn't dislike it. I was fine when they changed it too, though, so I mean... I think it just made crafting that more rewarding, in my opinion. I have to repair my tool here soon. I think the only thing I can make are boots, though. Right? No, I can only make a leather helm. Can't make anything else. Oh, there it is. Recipe leather. Oh, reshape leather helm. No? What the hell? How do I get other things? The recipes. What was it gonna do? Oh. Oh, I need curing salt. Duh. That seems like a lot. To get more recipes, you can buy them from vendors, get them from drops, or other players can teach them to you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sandbox. I only have one animal hide? No, I got more in the bank. Let me go get the rest of them out of the bank. Don't ask me why they're in the bank. But that's where they are. Don't need that. Well, maybe I don't. I thought I had more. Didn't have as many animal hides as I thought I did. Silver ore. I don't know what all that's used for yet. Do yourself a wolf head? I already got a leather helmet. It's fine. I wonder if any of these vendors... Oh, come on now. Greetings. Goodbye. Maybe I'll go hit up a player town. See what they have. Crown merchant. Magic. I need a chunk of coal and an ingot mold. That's my inventory. It's only 10 on there, okay. Ooh, 600. What? I want that many. How many did I need again? One, 2, 3. We'll do 5, just in case. All right. Okay. Take all. Interesting. I guess the right number. Oh, I only got one. Damn it. I was hoping to make a dagger. I'm already using a dagger, but I think the ones you make are better quality. Well, we'll go ahead and make a dagger blade mold. I don't think, do I have cotton? I do have cotton on me. Oh, I don't. Only got 3 cotton on me. Alright, fine. Whatever. Did that. Check out these houses again. I don't remember. There's a blacksmith. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's just a smelting. That's all? There's no vendors in here or anything? Hey guy, how you doing? Blacksmith. Where'd you go? You walking away? I want to know your... Would you browse my wares, perhaps replenish your supplies? Sure. Of course, here's what I have to offer. Well, you're walking away from me. No, you're not gonna sell anything? Heading to the bar probably, right? Well, I said bye and he's not showing me his wares. Okay, goodbye. It's fine. Be that way. This is combat. You know what's in there. That's the bank. Where are we at? Oh. Hey, don't run into me? Well, don't run into me. This is the bar. Let's see what the barkeep's got. It's got a ale, bottle of wine. Actually, I probably should sell some of this stuff. But won't let me sell them? Drop and drag items cannot be sold. Oh, it says the value right there, Rebus. Yeah, I don't know what any of this is. Cancel exchange. We'll keep the bottles. Fine. Customer's always right, right? Lots of NPCs have schedules like that. That's cool. Now I'm stuck. Guild register. Who are you? Good day to you, Revis Live. It is good to see you again. Disturbing events on the new Parnero coast. Okay. Just telling me to follow my path. I know I haven't been working on my path. I apologize. I'll work on it now. How much weight do I have on me? Yeah, I need to get rid of some of this stuff on me. Let's do it by weight. Copper ingot. Does stuff automatically stack if I drop it in here? Why do I have so much salt? Did I buy that much? Alright, that puts me at 62. Still pretty shitty. Like, I don't know what to do with a lot of this stuff. I'm like afraid to sell everything. Goodbye. Alright, so. Need to go to harvest. That's what I was working on the other night, and I stopped. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Let's go ahead and go to harvest and see what we can get into out there. Why is the town still under a siege? The same thing we just did a little bit ago. We'll just run straight through. I got an ugly butt on this character. Look at that butt. That is not a man butt. Stop, drop, and roll. Didn't know you could customize your butt on your avatar? I don't think you can. Can you? Because I totally fucked up if I could. Black Desert you can. You can customize almost each muscle in the body in Black Desert. You can have one butt cheek bigger than the other butt cheek. Alright, so I need to go to Harvest. Alright, refresh map. Yeah, it can. Before the game was released, they the character creation tool was out like a month before the game released here in the West. Update. I'm not in there anymore. I want to know where I'm going. Come on, you stupid map. How do I get it to, fresh? Because I don't know if I'm going the right way. GPS signal got lost? Yeah, you're telling me. I need to go to some place called Harvest, which is a terrible name for an area in a video game. You may want to turn on the runic transition for locations in the UI options. I didn't even know that was a thing. Interface. I'm trying to see where it's at. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could. Show translated location names. Thank you, Sandbox. Also, Harvest is one of my favorite towns. My house is there. Don't at me, bro. I got you. Sanctus Spine. I think I gotta go through there to get to Harvest, if I remember, since the map's not updating. I think I have to go through Sanctus Spine to get to Harvest. Now, I know I can't kill any of this stuff, so we're just going to try to get through here. Preferably only dying once. I knew it was coming. I could feel it in my bones. I could feel it that somebody was going to do the Leroy. Ooh, there's a dead stag, though. Go ahead and harvest that. There's some ore over there, too. And we'll just run over here. Get that. Take all. Back to the road. Oh, is that cotton? Cotton's already gathered. Yep. Sandbox, thank you for the follow, man. And welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for the help too tonight, man. I can't say thank you enough. Honestly, that's probably why I still play right now, is because the way you guys in the way the Shroud of Avatar community has been so helpful with me. Because this is only my third stream with Shroud. I only stream it on Tuesdays. And every time I've streamed it, I've had such helpful people in the chat that have been telling me, not in a mean way or in like a, you know, like a degrading way or toxic way of saying how to do things. They're just been like, hey, you might want to do this, and hey, I'd recommend doing this instead of that, and it's just been very helpful and keeps me entertained in the game. These guys look pretty badass. Yeah, he's gonna cast on me. Oh boy. Let's run. Just keep running. You can do it, Revis. We'll just pop a dodge. Maybe we won't. Oh boy. This looks serious. Just keep running. That's the wrong buff. Wrong buff, Revis. We want a defensive stance. These polar bears look serious. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're almost there. Awesome. Community is great and we like helping people. I know the game is really wonky and can be hard to get into at first, but there really is something good here. No, I totally agree. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've honestly enjoyed the game. But there's not a lot, it's not very new player friendly. And not to the point where like I don't want a game to be total like handheld. But the new player experience on this, I can tell a lot of people don't stay with it because of the new player experience. Like I was telling Epic, he was in channel the other night and he was saying I was in his channel the other night while he was playing something and he was asking me how Shroud's going and I was like, it's going good, man. He's like, yeah, he's like, I just can't get back into it. And he's like, I just don't want to stream it because I don't know anything about it. And I don't know how to play it. And I'm like, honestly, stream it because the viewers have been super helpful. And I'm like, if anything, you'll learn more about the game then just to see if you like it or not. Because if you go into the game solo and you don't know what you're doing, then it's just going to be a bad experience altogether. There's Halo Plains. Let's see if the map's working here for me. Crap. It's okay, so I went through Sanctus. Where is... Did I go the wrong way? Where is Harvest? I could have swore I had to go through that zone to get to Harvest. Oh me, I probably went the wrong flipping way. Tortuga. I must have went the wrong way. That's the only thing I can think of. Cross the Sanctus Spine Pass, and then to Harvest, and then in Harvest find someone who can take you across the channel to Estgard. Oh, if I could find flippin' Harvest, I would. So I pass through there. Oh, there it is. Found it. I need to follow... this way. Top of the map. Sorry. Did you say that earlier and you're just watching me fumble through things? My bad. Oh, I'm sprinting now. Crap. Let's do it. Come on. Take me in the zone. I know what this is. What, you don't want to fight? There we go. Something along the road has caught your attention. You run faster along roads, but also risk running into bandits, like I just did. Yeah, I ran into skeletons earlier. It was pretty cool. I like the spontaneous stuff. This is a tier 2 adventuring area, so we should be good. Come on. He's like, yeah, I know. I got a lot of resources from the skeleton one. It was just killing the skeletons. I had to be careful because like 6 would spawn in a little druid ring area, and it took me a while to kill all 6 of them. But it was fun, to say the least. Yeah, guys, I think I might go dagger build and just do like a rogue character on this. Rogue mixed with a little death magic. I think that'd be pretty fun. See, like that. See, there's 3 mobs getting ready to come at me right now. Come on. I don't want to zone out. Okay. I'll take 1. Also, another good tip: food buffs are super important. You have to have up to 2 buffs at a time, but they have to be different foods. Good for HP and focus regen. Nice. Where do you get food? Do you craft the food? I'm assuming. I haven't even found a crafting food station in Resolute yet. That's level 30 now. Stop. I don't want to draw my weapon. Yeah, kill things and cook. You can also buy base food from NPCs, and crafted food is the best. Gotcha. What does corpse explosion do? It basically, it's supposed to be used around mobs, but it makes the mobs explode. So like any corpses that are around me, they explode, and it causes damage to the mobs. I've been casting it on mobs after I kill them to level it up. And I try to use it when I have ads. Why is it let me? It won't let me gather that. Oh, they must already be gathered or something. Yeah, I've been doing it just to level it for right now. I mean, if I get the chance to do it when multiple things are around me, then I will. But kind of like my life tap, I use it when I can. Is there any ore up here? Last time there was. Ooh, there's some cotton over there. Beetle Caprice. Harvest maple wood. It does pretty good damage to mobs though when I have used it on them. Take all. Caught over there, maybe another tree. Rabbit. Just gonna get this guy. Oh yeah, you hit enough corpses with one corpse, it does crazy damage. It's a very good skill at high level, yeah. I'm liking the death path, so like most of the death skills I've... Smelling salts. Ah, I was gonna... Oh well. Yeah, it saved me a few times when I've had multiple, like 3 mobs on me and I kill 2 and I'm getting down to like my last few hit points down. I cast that and it kills the mob for me pretty quick. It saved me a few times. There's a chest. What? It's my first time seeing a chest. What in the world? Dang. Alright. That's cool. I've never seen a chest before. In this game. Used to be really crazy before it got nerfed. There used to be no limit on how many times a corpse could be exploded. You used to be able to pile up like 10 obsidian bears and just one shot anything that got near it. Now corpses only can explode 3 times. That's pretty funny. Does it work in PvP as well? That'd be interesting. Death magic is generally really strong in PvP. I didn't check these little trees. I can't harvest them. No. Alright, we'll get this tree, and then I think we've killed all the bandits. If there's any more. I didn't see any garlic or anything. I think with how dynamic PvP is, though, it would be hard to get a good corpse explosion. Yeah, I haven't done any PvP other than me and Nid dueled the other night. Hopefully I went the right way. I was going... Yep. This way. You run faster on the roads. There's harvest. Enter. How do you, Sandbox, if you don't mind me, how do you bind to a city? Because I know I have recall scrolls on me that I haven't used. It says that I'm not bound to anywhere particular, I guess. How do you bind? Because I have recall scrolls, and it won't let me use them because it says I'm not bound anywhere. Yeah. At the town crier or at your house. Okay. Alright, so I was here and I need to talk to... Find someone who can take me across the channel to Esgard. So I'm assuming I need to go down to the water. And a guild chapter house as well. Nice. I like the music in here. Got twinkly hands. What she says. Some of the other kids saw you and said you look brave. But I don't see it. Rude. You don't look so brave to me. I bet if I gave you a dare, you wouldn't even do it. Dare for what? You know the house on the hill, the west side of Harvest? They say the ghost of a witch lives there. And she comes out at night, kidnap any boys and girls within sight of her house and tortures them forever. Well, you're not that brave enough to go there. I dare you to go into the house on the hill at night and stay until the witch's ghost is gone. Okay. You're a mean little kid. Just gonna throw that out there. It's like a permanent Scotch trading, okay. Like a permanent autumn town. I love the orange trees. Being from CA, we don't see a lot of trees like that. Yeah. I see a lot of palm trees. I'm from Florida, so we got pines and palms. Holy shit. Can you have crops in this game? Will I get in trouble for harvesting a pumpkin? So let me do it. Nobody said any. I don't see anything that says not to. I will take all of your pumpkins. Yep, I have a whole farm at my house. It's an airship in this town. I have 3 greenhouses on the lot. Dang. That dude says he's bored. Anything over here for me to harvest? No. Oh. I'm heading towards the horizon because there's got to be water somewhere over here. There's the ferryman. That airship? Shit. That's a big ass house, man. Greetings, traveler. My name is Carrie. I'm responsible for assisting those seeking passage to Esgard. Passage. Well, hold on a moment. I don't recognize you from my usual travels. Where did you say you were from again? Who did you say you were again? Yeah, that's a nice airship, man. Well, I have to tell you, you don't seem very prepared for the journey. What? Why is everybody so rude? Prepared? I can only book passage for those traveling to Norgard or of official business. Haven't you heard? There's a war on. Been on for quite a while now for the Knights of Norgard fighting off the kobolds, and I hear the kobolds are winning. Word from the island is anyone who books passage must wear something yellow. Expect to be searched once you arrive and be on official business, or you'll just get turned back around. No refunds for the passage. Official business? Yeah, what business do you have in Norgard? Amulet of Granus. Well, alright, it seems like you know your business. I'll book passage for you, but be sure you have enough gold for the return voyage. I'd hate to see you get stuck on their side of customs. Yellow. It keeps the kobolds from attacking, of course. No one really knows why, but they insist on it. So the knights say everyone journeying to the island must wear yellow. Nothing for it. If you don't, but then, well, it's on your head. Or lack thereof, if they catch you. Okay. Do you need help with anything? I'd recommend you ask the knights once you arrive in Esgard. They need help far more than I. Okay, goodbye. Now what do I do? Okay, I clicked on a boat. And this should take me to Estgard, or Estgard. I hope, anyways. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. If you are new here, welcome. I normally stream EverQuest 2, but recently, probably 2 weeks now, I've been playing Shroud of the Avatar on Tuesdays. I stream Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Saturdays and Sundays are still dedicated towards EverQuest 2. Tuesdays, I've been playing Shroud of the Avatar. Still visitor status. I haven't bought the game yet. But maybe soon. So I need to go over to Estgard, which is over there. Why didn't it let me get on the boat, though? Ferry to Estgard. Estgard. Okay. That was easy. Enter town. But thank you for stopping by the channel. I appreciate it. But I like telling people that because I don't want you following me if you think you're only going to see Shroud of the Avatar or something like that, because I do play EverQuest 2. EverQuest 2 is my main MMO, at least until Pantheon comes out. And I'm dabbling in other MMOs just to keep the content flowing so I don't get burnt out with EverQuest 2. Travel to Okay, so I'm here. Travel to Estgard. I found a boat outside of Harvest that took me to Estgard, the entry port of Norgard. I most likely will need to convince the Knights of Norgard there to allow me to move further into war-torn land. I need to go towards this guy over here. Am I gonna die going down this hill? Look at these sunflowers, that's crazy. Scroll shop, decoration shop. Chicken. This all must be player housing that you can buy. Where am I going? No, now he's down. Okay. Hey guy. Been looking for you. Halt. No entry without approval from the guard. By which name is thou knowest? Rebus. Right, Rebus. Originally I would insist on proper paperwork signed in three distinct places for you to proceed, but Norgard is at war, and Norgard needs your aid. Granis. Granis the Titan is the ruler of the Empire of Norgard. He has 3 children, Lord Dimig, Virig, and Lady Mara. Sadly, he has fallen far from the path of courage in these latter days. Alright, Ned, have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Good luck. Good luck on the raid. I just need to say help. Continue on to Valhold, that thee might serve the realm in its hour of peril. Okay. Nope, that didn't do it though. It says I still need to talk to him. Okay. Approval. Thou dost not possess proper cause to enter the kingdom of Norgard. Cause. Once it meant something to the Knight of Norgard and the Defender of Courage, but not anymore. Anon, we just taketh our care of our own affairs. Norgard is the empire we serve, though not from round these parts, I take it. We watch the kobolds so the southerners can lead their peaceful lives. Kobolds. Those damn ankle biters out of Skrek. I haven't just about enough of their harassment on raids, and making sure we never receiveth any rest. Just as we start to catch back a wink, they test our defenses. Shrek. Shrek is the home of the kobolds. They have some false king named Korobar. They wind. I can't read these. Alright guys, so I'm just going to click through these. Supposed to be the kobold king. Scream his name. Alright, so that updated it. Had to hit aid to update it. Good luck, and they may virtuous speeds be on your way. Okay. Let me just go ahead and click through the rest of these just to make sure. Oh, you got stuff to buy? There's much to buy. Okay, well, yeah. Alright, so that updated. So it says free Sir Patrick. Traveled. What's this one? Free Sir Patrick. Allow me to pass, but on the condition that I free a knight of Norgard named Sir Patrick, being held captive in the Kobold Pant northwest of Esgard. Alright, so let's go ahead and zone out and we'll go northwest. It's a long run. Zoning into Novia. Alright, so it said northwest. I think it's this. The name of the zone, did it say? He held on the Cobalt Hump northwest of Esgard. So it's a tier 4. It's tier 5. Oh, there it is. Enter area. You're flagging PvP. Oh, I read that too late. So, adventuring area solo. Says Colbell Commander, speak with Cormag. No other updates. Current scene, not map found in database. Let's cast a light. See what kind of trouble we can get into real quick. Assuming I'm going to follow this path. See some dead bodies up here. Kobold Expedition Warrior. Bring it, dude. This dude, has a shit ton of hit points, apparently. How the hell? Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Are they not supposed to attack him? That was weird. So, maybe I'm not high enough for this yet? Doesn't say tier 3 or tier 4. Maybe I wasn't supposed to attack him. Let's just try running by him and see. Because, I mean, he is green. I don't think I'm supposed to attack these guys. My bad, fellas. No disrespect. Damn, that's pretty cool. Got like a purple rune on the gate there. Is that who I need? Yep. Oh, he's got a hand. His hand was glowing. Come here. Come here, dude. Oops. Well, let me talk to you though. Let's talk to the commander first. Humans, thieves, no honor. I command this warband human, if you seek your prisoners... I missed what he said. What did he say? Crap. Command this warband human, if you seek your prisoners, we speak Shrek. That over there, bedroll. Human, Kirk, you show respect. I will speak about our prisoner. You ask? Prisoned. Face our champions in trial of combat. If you win, speak with your prisoner's guard and he will be free. If you lose, you will be dead and I will not care. What is your choice, human? Sure, I agree. This is good. Go in the arena down the hill from here, enter our best and we'll fight. Fight with honor, human. Goodbye. Okay, let's go into the arena and fight. Because I do have courage and I will fight. Damn it. Where's the arena at, though? Anything look like an arena? Down the hill. You said down the hill. I have agreed to trial by combat to free the prisoner of the kobolds. I should enter the arena I passed on the way to see the commander. I didn't see a arena. Oh, there it is. I did see an arena. It's down here, guys. I saw it. Where all the dead bodies are. Oh shit. He's yellow. Shit. Crap, I don't have any healing. Damn it. I didn't have any healing or anything. That sucks. What do I gotta do? I guess I gotta... That stinks. What do I need to kill them? I mean, I got them down to like 25%. Do I have it? I don't have anything on me that would be any better. I'll just have to try it again. Resurrection delay. 15 ink resurrection delay. Oh, shit. Man, what the hell? Defense. What? No! Come on now. Why are there two? I'll take you all on once I heal up. I don't want to die again. Come on now. Alright. Gen up and then we'll see if we can kill two of them. We barely killed one. Just had to rotate through my defense and dodge. And a lot of life drains. Where am I at on that skill anyways? It's not letting me look at it. There we go. 37. I need 40 for Death Ray. And then summon Skeleton as well. Why has it got to be two? I barely lived through one of these. Shit. Yeah, I can't kill two of those, I don't think. Not without some health potions. I got one of them down to 50. No, come on. Oh. I wonder, can I use... I don't know if I can use that in combat. We'll see what happens. If I could pull one of them, I'd probably do it, but I think they both come regardless. Yeah, see? Just can't do it. I'm not strong enough yet for that. Alright, so we'll have to go do some stuff to become strong enough to do that. That sucks. Which I don't think there's an overall character level, because those are yellow to me, meaning that, you know, I guess my skills aren't high enough to, Oh, nice, Lance. Very nice. Slowly but surely. I got you. It's all good, man. Take your time, enjoy the game. Go see if we can see what we can find here in Estgard. Do you have a wireless mouse? No, mine's a wired. I have the SteelSeries Rival 500. I need to see about upgrading those skills anyways. I have a wireless one. What a difference it makes when you plug the USB. In the back, you lose connection sometimes. In the front, no problem. I wonder why. Could be interference in the signal. Also, is it a Bluetooth wireless or is it a like a 2.4 wireless or whatever? Because that makes a difference sometimes as well. Alright, so I'm looking for trainers. Don't know if there's any here. It's not Bluetooth. Big ass house. I think these are all player houses. That's your story and I'm sticking to it? Gotcha, man. I don't see vendors here. Just these guys. I tried taking some high resolution photos of a local farmland, but they all turned out a bit grainy. Oh, Dadbot strikes again. CTO price lowered, great deal. Visitor cannot interact with player vendors. It's no fun. The Fallen Reagent Bar. Met the bartender. Oh, player vendors. Damn it. Are there any non-player vendors here? Furniture, storage, and deco. Benefactor expert blacksmithing station. Unlocked a few different gates apparently. The Nimble Thimble. Very cool. Visitors cannot claim any available lots. Upgrade your account. Gotcha. This world is bustling. Tell me, right? I honestly don't even know where I'm at. I'm in this city that I need to do a quest from, but I'm not high enough level in anything to kill the mobs that I need to kill. So I gotta level up some of my skills. And I was just checking out this city to see, to get the deets. Free castle lot. Nobody bought a castle here yet, apparently. What are you doing there? Leveling up that spell? Yeah. Just casting it over and over again. I'm level 34 in it now, and it's raising pretty quickly, so I'm just leveling up the good old healing magic. It reminds me of Ultima when I see the words come up. The casting. Any old Ultima Online veterans in the channel? I'm sure if you're playing Shroud, you've played Ultima at some point. Kind of like Elder Scrolls. And what graphic settings are you playing? It's on auto right now, the Doom Mage. So I honestly couldn't tell you. Why does it look terrible? That's a tier 4, that's a tier 5. Play your own town. Still lots of open lots in Esgard. Also, that map info isn't up to date. The map was created by a player who used to keep that info updated manually. The devs bought the map program and put it in the game as well. The game you did feels like UO? Yeah, it does. It's a level 3. Level 5. Yeah, the map is a little weird at times. Hey, there's a skeleton. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, it's basically a first person. I mean, it can't. Well, not really first person because you can play third person, but it feels a lot like Ultima for sure. Which Ultima has a free-to-play model now, by the way, guys. If anybody's wanting to relive some nostalgia on that, you can go to. It's called Ultima Online Endless Adventure. You can download the game, play it for free. Level 2 adventure. I like these little things because I get lots of resources when doing them. Bring on the skeletons. Yeah, they're killing me a little too fast though. Way too fast. How much is the sub fee for this game? There is no sub fee for this game, Doom Age. It's a buy to play game, I believe. I mean, Sandbox might have to correct me, but there is no sub fee. You pay one fee, you can get the game. It does have a cash shop where you can buy skins, land, and stuff like that. I don't think there's any pay to win aspect or anything like that. More pay for convenience. Right now I'm playing the free trial. You can go to the website and download the game from there, create your Shroud account, and you can play for free. There are some limitations where you can't interact with other player vendors, and your skills max out at 50 as a visitor. And there's a few other limitations, but at least you can get into the game and see if it's something that you're interested in. Shit. I don't want all of these to come after me. But I might not have a choice. Alright, well, let's kill as many as we can. Come back and kill those higher ones. Hopefully that answered your question, Doom. Thank you for stopping by the channel though, man. I appreciate it. I'm by no means an expert at this game or anything. I'm just still learning myself. But the community is super helpful. So far, the people that I've ran into. Come on, man. Can't take both of these guys at the same time. How are the respawn rates? There is no respawns in this little encounter that I ran to. I get into these encounter when I'm running across the world map, and you have a chance of running into a skeleton or some thieves, or what are they called? Bandits or something like that, and they spawn like this little instant adventure or some kind of thing where they're really good on resources and you can kill some stuff as well. It's just the aggro range is ridiculous because they all come together. Like, something just spawned. See, I got both of them again. Just want one of them. And it doesn't help because he runs. There's one. Take it. Yellow. You don't have range attacks? Not on this character. No, I built this guy's gonna be like a rogue death magic user. Is what I'm planning anyways. Range attacks would make it a little bit easier. Sorry guys, give me just a second. Sorry about that. Alright, let's finish this up. Which way was I going? Was I going that way or was I go? I think I was coming from that way. Get this cotton over here real quick. See if there's any iron or ore. But see what I mean? There's a lot of resources in these. So, I like to do them as I find them anyways. There it is. I was like, I heard something. I don't think there's any more skeletons, so I think we're... Oh, there's some cotton over there. Make sure there's no more trees for me to harvest, and then we'll be zoning out of this zone. Looks like there's a pine over there. Okay, did I not? Oh, okay. Maple over here too, I missed. Okay, Rebus, have you guys here. Talk to you soon. Alright, man. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll probably be streaming again Thursday, Lance. Might do some EverQuest 2 Thursday. We'll see how I'm feeling. Have a good week, man. Alright, guys. It's going to do it for me tonight, fellas. Thank you all for stopping by the channel and hanging out. I appreciate it. Make sure I'm not getting hit by something. Oh, this dude's PvP. Alright. Sorry. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. If you're just joining us, I apologize. I'm finishing up the stream right now. We played some Shroud of the Avatar tonight. We made some progress on the Path of Courage. We learned some things about skills. We didn't upgrade any skills tonight, actually. Have a good night, Kamishi. Thank you. Thank you, man. Alright, Lance. Yeah, man. Let us know. Don't forget to ask the guild for help, too, man. There's lots of the community there in the guild as well. But, yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to test a new little feature that I have, guys. If y'all don't mind, if there's still people in the channel. Hang out. I mean, I want to make sure it works. But, yeah, if you're new to the channel, thank you. Thank you for watching tonight. I appreciate it. I stream Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Thursdays and Fridays are my bonus nights. If I can stream, I will stream. And I usually do a random MMO, not really... unless I have stuff going on in a certain MMO. Like Thursday, I'm probably going to work on some more Sword of the Destiny stuff in EverQuest 2. Or we'll get a viewer group going or something like that. Or I might switch it up and do Guild Wars 2 or EQ1 or Albion or Path of Exile, Black Desert Online. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what I'm feeling like, what I'm in the mood to play on Thursday. But, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a good rest of the week. I will see you guys... Right now, I'm going to say Thursday. You'll see me Thursday around 6 p.m. Eastern, unless the eye appointment goes a little long. But thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to do roll call real quick. Not roll call, but credits. And then I'm going to find somebody to host. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and hit the roll credits. See how that works. Look at that. Look at that fanciness here. We got credits coming up. Thank you for supporting the stream, guys. Cheers. Thank you, Nid. for the 500 bits. Sandbox Quint, thank you for the follow. And I think that's it tonight, guys. Nothing fancy, I just wanted to make sure it worked. Which it does. And that'll cycle through on the ending stream while I'm trying to find somebody to play, find somebody to host. Cheers. I hope everybody has a good rest of the week. Let's see who we can host tonight. We got Epic Dose streaming EverQuest 2 tonight. Crush Next streaming EverQuest 1. I'm going to go throw Epic Dose host. Looks like he's raiding tonight with Relapse. It's our guild over in EverQuest 2. Hope everybody has a good night. Thank you, guys.